We recently had a 13-night cruise from Sydney to New Zealand on board the Royal Princess. In this video, I will share with you our dining experience on the ship. Overall, we really enjoyed our time on the ship. The food on board definitely stands out. Let's begin with the venues that are already included in your fare. First, the main dining room. We had dinner in the main dining room most of the nights. There are 3 main dining rooms on the Royal Princess: the Concerto, the Symphony and the Allegro. The Symphony on deck 5 is the only one that doesn't take bookings. You need to only show up, but there would be some wait time, of course. We dined at the Allegro on most nights. It is located on deck 6 aft. We found there are always a variety of options to choose from. If you have cruised with Princess, you would know the menu always has the Princess favourites as standard dishes, and then different menu options for each night. During our 13 nights on the ship, we probably had at least 9 or 10 dinners there, and didn't see the menu repeated once. The dishes are good quality and delicious. Here are some of our favourite dishes. You'll find most of the dishes are Italian and French. Princess is definitely better at these dishes, which is not surprising. We did find a few Asian dishes that let us down, but this Asian-style chicken broth was very tasty. We didn't have lunch at the main dining room, but we had one breakfast there. We found the options on the menu were quite limited. We were not very impressed and much preferred the breakfast in the buffet. Now let's go to the buffet and have a look. The buffet on the Royal Princess is called Horizon Court and Horizon Bistro on deck 16 or the pool deck. There is a wide range available for breakfast, and it is just more convenient and quicker. Free orange juice and apple juice are served at breakfast. Tea and coffee are always available throughout the day. One thing we didn't like was the pastry. There is a variety of them, but they were dense, heavy and tasted more like bread than pastry. We were really disappointed. For lunch and dinner at the buffet are okay. The food in the main dining room is far much higher quality though. We also found pretty much every time the dishes were the same or at least very similar in the buffet. For dinner, the Royal Princess did have theme nights in the buffet, like Italian night, sushi night, ramen night. However, it was just one small section of the buffet, serving a very limited number of these special night dishes. We did go to try the ramen and sushi there. Not only was there a long queue and some chaos, the food didn't taste that good anyway. My wife and son were not very impressed. The buffet was always very busy. Bigger tables are often all taken, but you can always find somewhere to sit on a bar stool, and the staff clear dirty dishes very quickly. Due to colder weather during our cruise, not many people sat on the pool deck. This would have made the buffet area more crowded. The dessert bar opens much longer than the other part of the buffet. If you feel like having some snack between meals, it's a good place to go. There are always a variety of desserts waiting for you. Afternoon tea was served on some of the sea days during our cruise in the Concerto. It is included in the cruise fare. We went there once. There was some scones, a variety of mini sandwiches, fruit and cream tarts, and chocolate cake. Apart from the mini sandwiches, all the others were available in the buffet. We found it was okay, but nothing amazing. The range of tea to choose from was very limited. A lady at our table cannot have caffeine, so she wanted some herbal tea, but they didn't have any herbal tea for her. I was a bit surprised by this. Another popular place to eat is the International Cafe. It opens 24 hours. It is located on deck 5 next to the piazza. It is where one of the gangway are located, so it's very convenient to grab something to eat while you're waiting to get off the ship, or when you've just got back on the ship after a day of exploring. It is a good place to relax and recharge. This is my afternoon snack from the International Cafe. This is also a popular place to get a premium coffee, so if you want to quickly get something for breakfast and a coffee, the International Cafe is a good choice. You would avoid the crowd in the buffet too. We also like the Prego Pizzeria on the pool deck where you can get free pizza. It is very handy to grab a slice or two anytime when you are feeling hungry or for lunch. There is always the traditional margarita and pepperoni available, plus the daily special such as seafood. We definitely enjoyed the pizza there. Similarly, there is also the Trident Grill, which serves bar food such as burgers, hot dogs and chips. According to the Princess website, it is meant to be a traditional smokehouse-style barbecue in the evening and will serve things like chicken wings, pork spare ribs and pulled pork. But we didn't see any of that. We didn't get food from here during our cruise, but it is reasonably popular at lunchtime. Swirls is the place to go for free soft serve ice cream. The vanilla flavour is always available. Then there is a different special flavour each day, such as chocolate, strawberry, banana and orange. It is pretty good and you can have as much as you like. In general, we stick to the free food available on board as there are plenty of options to choose from and they are all good quality and very tasty. But we did try the two specialty dining rooms on board, Sabatini's and the Crown Grill. Sabatini's stood out to us. I've seen a number of negative reviews of the Sabatini's before our cruise, so I was actually a bit unsure when we went. To my surprise, the food was absolutely superb. These calamari rings are so tender and the sauce is delicious. The seafood linguine was exceptional. Every dish was very well executed. I also liked the way they served the dessert. You can opt for the dessert tasting board, which includes a small serve of all of the 4 desserts. This is the way we got to try them all without eating too much, which is great. Our friendly waiter made our dining experience even more enjoyable, and his strong Italian accent made me feel more like we were in Italy, which is a bonus. Our experience at the Crown Grill was really good as well. Look at this cheesy garlic bread, crusty and crispy outside, warm and gooey in the middle. It was very yummy. My son really enjoyed his New York strip, and my wife said the surf and turf was so well cooked, the meat was tender and the lobster tail was juicy and sweet. I also enjoyed my lamb. Only the blue onion soup that my wife said she didn't really like. All the other dishes were delicious. Sabatini's was 47 Australian dollars per person, and the Crown Grill was 53 Australian per person. For the surf and turf, there was a surcharge of $18 Australian. It was really good value considering the quality of the food and the service we received, and the amount of food as well. I should mention, if you have purchased a Princess Premium package, you get 2 free specialty dining options during your cruise. The 2 casual dining options, Alfredo's Pizzeria and Ocean Terrace Seafood Bar on Deck 6 midship, were free dining options on board when we booked the cruise. However, since August 2023, for those who purchase the standard package, it is $22.99 Australian or $14.99 US for a 3-course menu at these venues. If you have the Princess Plus package, you get 2 free casual dining meals during your cruise. We had the standard package as we don't really drink much. Given these 2 venues are not free, for us we didn't try them. They didn't look very popular during the cruise anyway. If you feel like some gelato or premium dessert, such as a fancy sundae, gelato in the Piazza on Deck 5 is the place to go. You get 2 premium desserts per day if you have the Plus package, and unlimited premium desserts with the premium package. Doesn't it look yummy? I'm not sure I could eat 2 of them every day though. Before I end this video, I want to mention the room service on Royal Princess. With the standard package, placing orders using Ocean Now delivery incurs a delivery fee, but you can get breakfast delivered for free the next morning using the ordering sheet they provide and hang your order on your door handle at night, which is really good. We ordered breakfast a few times during our cruise. Unfortunately, none of the times we got exactly what we ordered. There were either some items missing or they delivered the food way earlier than the time we requested, so we were still sleeping. While the room service was certainly not the best, our overall dining experience on board the Royal Princess was really good. And I should mention, in the specialty dining You can order whatever you want across the menu. You can have multiple dishes, so that's a really great tip to know about. Now, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, why not watch this video to see the cabin we stayed in? See you over there.